let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Down. Yellow, 22. Chop, 17. Set.
They stick with Jacobs. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. It's a pickup of 3. They're going to need 3 more now on 3rd down.
Gain of 3 brings up 3rd and 3.
Quick throw out wide by Love. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard mark. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the 1st.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Ready. 52 blue. Pause. White. White. Ready.
Love now on 1st and 10. It's cut blindside by Watson. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Here we go. Here we go. Blue. Green jack.
From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every whole home run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late. And this could have been much, much more exciting.
Drill green. Hut, hut.
Love from the gun. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they take it out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Perfect way to start the season as their opening drive has reached goal to go.
That's ready.
Jacob does not score. They not only stop him, he backed him up a couple of yards.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
With the wrong direction the last play, need to get forward 3 yards here on 2nd and goal.
Here we go. 45.
Oh, he lost the football. Going the other way, Lions have it. And he reaches the 17-yard line as he's hauled down. It looked like those 6 points were theirs. They were right there on the horizon, but a very disappointing way for that to end, as instead they turn it over down near the goal line.
Yeah, I think the word I'd use here, Kate, is bittersweet, because it wasn't all bad. That opening drive still made it right to the edge of the end zone. A lot to build on here, but man, what a painful way for that drive to end.
Ready.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. The Packers take their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. Throwing now, following the turnover. And that's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Second and 3 now.
Come on.
From the 24. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
First down, Detroit.
18 Rattler. Let's go. Cowboy 80. 7 Pirates.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Throwing from the gun here. Into the hands of Gibbs. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Running for the marker, it's Gibbs. And they get to him a good ways downfield from that line of scrimmage.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 42 as this opening drive continues.
Here we go. Back off 18. 5 in. Got 50.
They'll try and throw it here. Has him on the quick hitter. Short pickup on the play to about the 40. Devon Fuller bringing that play to an end.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback goes man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. He's going to throw this one. Hits his running back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Offense sure is marching to begin this game. Here's a first down from the 30. Looking to the air here. Pass complete to Gibbs. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. Back and beginning the second quarter. Lions in possession. They're advancing it well as they face second down. Still sticking with the passing game. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Isaiah Simmons picks it off into the red zone. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back to the pick six. Well, talk about aggressive coverage, Brock, to have somebody in position for a pick behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, and this quarterback is never going to take that short pass for granted again. That is usually one you do in your sleep. He's just now going to be restless in his sleep thinking about it.
Brandon McManus on for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Packers take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1 for 1. chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Khalif Raymond to return it. And he gave it his best to get to the 25, just a step or two short of it. He's out along the 24-yard line. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Getting right back to it after that interception. Buys time, rolling right. He's keeping it. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Let's go now.
Gibbs now from the gun. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. He even ripped through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Dragon 60. 18, 5 here.
Here's 2nd and 14. That's complete to Sam Laporta. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run. New set of downs for him from the 46.
It's a gain of 24 yards.
To throw it on 1st down. That one's complete right side. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
19, 17, 65,
From the 44 here on 2nd down. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got you in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. This is brought in by Laporta. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive.
And the catch is made. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Lions tie it up as he nails his 1st try of the season. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
50, Yellow, 43. Blue striker. Beetle, green jacket. Grill, green. Ready.
Love now. Buying some time right. Now he takes it. Decent yardage picked up here before he slides down to avoid the tackle.
I love that play. I mean, that's quarterback 101. Nothing downfield. Get what you can with your legs, but so much more importantly, protect yourself. Availability one of the most important abilities for any quarterback.
Here we go. 62 Bulls. Shot. 17. Ready?
On second down, Jacobs. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got him tackled behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
You. Red. Cycle.
We're to the 2-minute warning from Lambeau. The Packers with a chance to score and take a lead into the locker room. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Down. Black. 95. White. White. Light blue. Set.
Love out of the shotgun. Pass caught out right by Golden. He's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Offense set for a 1st and 10.
Let's go. White. 60. 50. Green. .22 needle. Hut.
Shotgun give now to Jacobs. Has a lane inside the 35. And he gets this one down to the 27. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Ready.
First down throw. Here's Love. Forced out to his right. A risky throw, and they're going to intercept it. And the Lions are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 18. 79 Brush. Go.
Pass play coming here. Downfield is fine. St. Brown. He's got them quite the game here, partner, as he finally is brought to a stop.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You got to get the big play. Now throw to the outside. That gets the job done.
He'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Buffalo 18. 18. 5 in.
On 2nd and 7. He brings it in. And this is down all the way to the 3. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out. Detroit calls timeout. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Montgomery. Can't quite pass that line. They stop him at the 3. A timeout taken here by the Lions. That's their 3rd. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on first down. More to come.
Throwing now from the gun. Intercepted in the end zone. And the Packers make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half.
Yeah, I totally get it. You pass it here because that's what's comfortable. Largely, it's what you did to get down inside the red zone. But so often, what works in theory doesn't work in practice, and it can lead to some pretty nasty results.
Only 10 seconds remaining here, so 1st and 10 may be our last snap of the half.
Ready, 6, back up, 60 reps, 60 reps. Ready.
Looking to throw. Put some power on a deep one left. He's got it deep downfield. And somehow they've reached the end zone with no time remaining in the half. Well, that right there, Brock, is saving all of your guys a whole lot of work. I see 10 dudes breathing easy out there, and only one of them out of breath, and he's the one holding that football in the end zone.
Are you sure about that? Because you know what I love about these moments? I love especially going back and watching them on tape and watching the big guys. Watching all those O-linemen. Certainly some are going to walk, some are going to wave, but eventually some will make their way 90 yards downfield to celebrate that one as well. Because you're right, it was one heck of a show.
McManus on for the extra point. And his kick is good. What an ending to our opening half as they take the lead. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. See what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Here's Raymond on the return. And he's going to head out of bounds on the return.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 65,
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he'll get it up to the 27.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush a passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
19, Tiger, 19, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers, 19 Lions.
From the 27. Bails out of the pocket quick. Connects on one to Jameson Williams. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Do you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it? We're just waiting for a throw to develop and get open. That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
Completed to his running back. And he's going to be zoomed out for a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm. But these outcuts, it is so imperative. And the best of them make it look oh so easy.
From the 40 on 2nd down. That one's cut on the left sideline. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. They'll come up 1st and 10.
First down, Lions.
Throwing it again here. Pass is cut at the 9. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Gibbs runs it in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions cutting to the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Point after up and good from Bates. And the Lions tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. And he won't opt to bring this one out. He's content to keep it there in the end zone. They'll start their drive at the 35. Nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Yellow, 22. Sharp, 17.
He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
One.
Throwing his love on 3rd. Escapes the pocket. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. The Packers send out their punting unit. And no doubt he wants to get his season started with a good one here. And there won't be a return here. This punt is out of bounds. They'll say inside the 40.
At their own 37-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. He's robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
19 tight, 19 tight.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. That's him on the quick hitter. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
The goal of running that drag route is to get him shooting for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. Picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Here he is to throw on 3rd and 2. Complete to St. Brown. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that gives the Lions the 1st.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
To throw here on 1st down. It's his running back. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
They are throwing it again. Escapes the pocket. And he covered just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I gotta believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better and making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Back to throw. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And Finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
From the red zone now. Short pass brought in. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. The rookie from Texas there on the tackle.
I feel so bad, I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
The stop is made after a gain of 6. That's going to make it 1st and goal.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. And they will score. Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions take a lead just before the end of the 3rd. Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Lions break that tie and now lead by 7. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive.
So whatever it is, they got you thinking that you Superman. I got the kryptonite. I'm like, that's character. It's not even good actors. What's going to be the outcome?
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Come on, set. 45, white. Hut.
And off to Jacobs to start the drive. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's Packers football, and they know what they need to do, trailing here in the 4th. Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Yellow, 22. Drill, 50. Drill, green. Black shot. Ready?
Love from the gun. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
Incomplete on the throwaway. Brings up 3rd down and 4.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
43 red. Red, yellow. You set hut. Blue, 32 claws red. Ready.
Shotgun now for Love. That's caught for the 1st. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
10 at the 48-yard line.
Slide blue. Ready. Green jack 50. Green. Blaster 6.
To the air with Love. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
Ready?
10 at the 36-yard line.
Here we go. Set. Black 95. 10 cycles. Go. Watch out now. 6 smash. Red. Edo blue. 6. Mega. Ready?
Stick it in the air. Love. Oh, he puts some heat on this. Throwing into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Kirby Joseph picks it. And the Lions will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season.
Well, obviously not cleanest game without cheap interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
They did it! He made the interception! And the Packers have some new life in the fourth!
That's just a bad decision, frankly. And really, as a quarterback in this moment of the game, you got to know it's not a time to take a risk. Cannot be throwing out life preservers and giving that other team, your opponent, a chance like he just did.
Red, fight, red, 60 red. 60 red, fight, white. Hut.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. Throwing deep for the end zone. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
Incomplete. Coverage by Terrion Arnold.
Pause red. Let's go now. Yellow, 43. Seal, black. Ready?
Back to the air. Love. Got to it right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Intercepted by Kirby
Still 10
Joseph.
yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line.
Here we go. Red, 38. Yellow, go. Trouble, black, ultra. Dude, yellow, fight, 60. Green jacket. Ready,
He's back to throw. He's going to push one deep down the... This is hot inside the 15. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
ready.
They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's 1st and goal.
Second.
They'll run, Jacobs. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Driven backward to the 11 as they line up for 2nd and goal.
Black shot. Set. 33. Yellow. Smash. Red. Cut.
Love out of the shotgun. They'll touch him down a couple of yards away from that marker.
Now here's a spot where the timing's got to be absolutely perfect, Kate, between the quarterback and the receiver. That throw is made before that receiver's ever thinking of coming out of his cut. Too early, it's incomplete. Too late, it's headed the other way.
A big moment for them here to begin this new season. Here's 3rd and goal.
Cycle. Set. Ready. Yellow.
Back to throw it. And this is going to be a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
And it's no good. What a time for a miss. That was for the tie, but instead, Brock, they continue trailing now in this 4th quarter.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. Here's Raymond on the return. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Green Bay. He's out of bounds to end the return, and Brock, that brings us to our 2-minute warning. Now Ryan Lyons just about ready. 1st and 10. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22. No surprises here. Defense quick to stop that clock. We've got 1:53 left in this game. They're going to pass it here. On the move, headed right. He tucks it. The ball is loose. Packers pick it up. Well, they can't add anything after that recovery, partner, but they do take possession of the football.
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a first down on second down. You're trying to create a manageable third down, but I'll tell you what you're not trying to do, ever, is give the ball away. And that's what the offense does to the defense right there.
Packers getting set here. 1st and 10.
Ready. Red, 52 blaster. Hey, Red, set.
A give to Jacobs on the inside handoff. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Let's go now. Ready.
Going run again with Jacobs. He's dropped a big stop and a big moment there, Brock. They could not afford to lose yards there.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Quick throw out wide by Love. Detroit calls timeout. It's 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10.
Ready.
Handoff, running right. Jacobs. They're backed up. Not the stop they could afford, Brock. Is this one loses yards?
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Smith, red. Set. Hunt.
On the handoff, here's Jacobs. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Now, they've certainly got the field goal in their back pocket, but they're going to try for the touchdown first here and goal to go. Jacobs.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
On the double.
After the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 5.
Here we go. Yellow, 22. Hunt.
Again, it's Jacobs. And he's in, and that's a touchdown. And with almost no time left, he just likely won them this game. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minute.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
Big spot for the Packers here. They'll go for 2.
Here we
The
go.
Packers will set up for the 2-point.
They'll try it on the ground. And he is hit well behind the line and goes down. They're not able to make much of anything on that 2-point attempt.
Lions 21. Brendan McManus to kick
On now is McManus to kick this away. This one winds up as a touchback, so they're going to have one final snap to work with. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Panther 11, Panther 11. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Warriors 17. Read alert, read alert. Trap 50, trap 50.
Here he goes, one final shot. Chased out to his right. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. Big gain downfield. And it's stopped. What an ending we almost just witnessed. But they got to him before he could reach that end zone. This game's over. So a historic venue in football sees yet another win as the Packers take this one at Lambeau. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Huard and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Packers are your winners as we say so long from Green Bay.
You take a mortal man and put him in control. Watch him become a god. Watch people's heads roll. Acting like a robot. Its metal brain corrodes. You try to take us balls before the head explodes.